to the second How I Made a Fortnite Battle Royale in Fortnite Creative. Now this is my second season of my map Everto. When recording this video it's about a week until it comes out, but let's go over the new changes over the map and let's just go over how the map is in general. Got a whole brand new loot pool section with some items still remaining in the loot pool and a lot of new ones. There's this weapon, flint knock. We got some other weapons like dynamite, and then we got melee weapons like swords, hammers, even the grapple glove. Now let's actually get onto the map. Now, if you do want to check this map out, the code is on screen right now, and I recommend you to check out the trail because it's really cool. I'll shout out That's Me or Nan to help you make this map. Without That's Me, I don't think it would be out at this time. I think it would still be a while. Special thanks to That's Me. In this season we got a bunch of new mechanics and some ones that got removed. The previous ones was like goes from match to match, we got removed. Ammo shops got removed this season. Also self-revive kits got removed this season as well. We got 3 new ones, which is a flood objective, which you can flood the island for a certain amount of time. Causes a really cool effect on the island. I'll show later in the video. A power strike, which gives you lightning strike ability, which gives you god strength. The Regenerator pack that you can buy in the shop. If you want to check out all the POIs on the map, make sure to watch the How I Made a Battle Royale 1. I'm not going to be going over the ones that have already been haven't changed this season. So here is one of the new updated POIs, which is Secretive Suburb. This used to be called Typical Town, and there's 2 brand new buildings in it, and technically 3 actually with this building here. These are all these kind of rig pieces that we these pieces that we used. Which are very unique. We thought that would be a cool idea to use these. In these bases they got a lot of chests and there's like a lot of these pieces that you can see. And it's about the same with every one, but a little bit different decorated and something like these, like the TV screens in around. I really like these pieces because we don't really see them. You don't see many people using these in Fortnite Creative. Really cool little locations, which I really find cool. This is the map of Season 2 on the screen right now. There's been a lot of changes, but you can't really tell by looking at the map. I'm going to be going over all of them in this video. Let's fly over to another newly updated POI. Once again, some of these new buildings, which we've already mentioned before. You've got a brand new shop POI, which you can spend gold that you earn through the match to buy some cool items. So in this place, it's like PCs, there's arcades, and over here there's a vending machine. Buy some cool items with gold. In here, you can buy the Regenerator peg on the wall, 80 gold that you get for the match of course, and you can buy these melee weapons, be the sword and the hammer. You can buy these really cheap prices, but yeah, they're really cool items that you can use, and I really like these weapons. Yeah, it's got 3 floors. Only like the top of it is being like a storage kind of place, and this is like the buying store, like the buying floor. You buy a lot of stuff, and then like the gaming place, like with all the gaming people. This building got added during season 1, so I'm gonna go over it here, which is the cinema place. Some movie posters, like movie pictures outside, which is Multiverse Warrior in cinema. A really cool little a mini cinema with some toilets in here, and they've got a big seating area watching amazing movie. Yeah, I like this. I like this place. You don't really see many cinemas in Fortnite or in any other maps, so I'm glad they added in this in season 1. Here's one of the new locations this season, which is the Vandal. Now this is a really cool little POI here, and it's very different to what it used to be. It used to be a cabin POI, but now it's like an overgrown ancient POI with a bunch of mushrooms around and really cool buildings that I've used these new pieces that have been added to Creative recently. In these buildings, it's like more of an ancient POI, like it's left behind. That's why there's so much like resources and stuff on the floor. And I really like the style of this POI. It's different to the other POI, the corner cabins. I really like this POI. I can tell this probably will be another underrated POI just by the looks of it. I really like this POI myself. So on this side, it's like more the ancient POI. Also rooms around the area. Ominously watching, and there's a lot of mushrooms around as well. And yeah, on this side there's 2 like more not ancient like they're not ancient, these ones, just a little bit better than other ones. There's these walls here. This is one of the new POIs this season, and right here you can see one of the new mechanics, which is Power Strike, which we'll go over later in the video. We'll go over every new place in this map because it might take a while, but here's a new weather station landmark, which you can activate the flood objective, we're going to talk about later in the video. It's called the Stormy Station, and this is also a weather station, and it's really cool. I like this landmark. It's got these pieces which are really cool. I like them a lot. Here's one of the new They get like a massive POI, which is the hidden hole. Now, I really like this location a lot. Now it's literally centered in the middle of the map, which is hidden hole. And if you saw this location before, it was one little part of the map, which is the hole. And now it's hidden away in this POI. In this location, you can of course start the full objective, or like you start it. It's a massive POI with many different floors. There's up to like 4 floors, and there is a lot that can happen in this POI. Like you could be fighting, and you'd be a lot going on in this POI, which is why I like it a lot. A lot of loot in here. Yeah, I really like this new POI, which has been added into season 2. And what's your thoughts about this? There is another altered POI, which is the new assaulted airport. Now, this location got destroyed in the season 1 event, and this place did get damaged a lot in the event, which had it to be like crater in the middle of it. There's a lot of a lot of rubble around the area, and of course some of the buildings are like destroyed with some smoke coming out of it. And there used to be planes at this POI, but we've moved them this season, just can't keep them all the time. This is a POI that come later in season 1, which is Mount Madness. Now this POI is really cool, and it has changed slightly this season, but in this location you can man a lot of different ores. So you can tell that you can be able to man this and you get resources. Almost each of these you can man, and you get its own separate resource, like something like copper. This is a big like man shaft kinda, and there's a lot of different main room. You can buy stuff with the ores. So in this you can spend your copper to get gold in the season, spend some other ores to get any healable items, and of course any legendary loot. Yeah, I really like this POI as well. It's it's quite small, but it's still a nice cool area with a nice mechanic, which is mining of course. So let's go into one more landmark, which I'm going to call the last landmark I'm going to go over in this video until I go into the new mechanics, which is this small little bunker. It's a little small bunker that has been added next to the power strike. Little underground place that I like quite a lot, because you get this weapon right here, which you can also get in the loot as well. Hidden away location that many people won't notice. So like hidden away on the trees. Yeah, this is a really cool little landmark that that's been added this season. And now we're going to actually go into the mechanics, which we're going to the first one we're going to do is the flood operation. So the goal that you need to get is to actually start the operation. So you want to go over here to start the flood objective. And once you do this, it's going to come up with a big message. The objective begins here. Go to the weather station and find the transmitter. Then insert the key that you've been given. Then let the flood begin. So you get given a key. This. Right there. And you just want to make your way all up to the weather station. Once you're at the weather station, you can go right here to begin the flood. Now this is where the flood actually begins. You get a big message. You also get 2 new items which have been added in the loot pool. And when this starts, it didn't start immediately, because I feel like it would be a bit too chaotic. Like you need a little bit of time, so you got 1 minute to like prepare. And when you hear, the whole sky changes to this big blue, like cloudy sky, which is really cool. I wanted to add this, just like know that the event's actually happening at Hidden Hole. It's tell that there's a big blue smoke joining the POI. It gets really laggy here because the flood actually starts, but the lag doesn't last for much longer. So you can see the water is rising in the island. See the whole, like literally all the water, the whole island is literally getting flooded. That's why it lags out so much, but it only lasts a couple seconds. So once it gets to the height, which is right here, it goes right back to normal, and the water has fully rise to the maximum it can go to. It could go a lot higher, but I wanted more people to actually have like a chance to play the island. So the whole island isn't like being flooded, but this is the whole part that actually does get flooded. So a lot of the map does get flooded, especially this POI right here. Okay, here is a look at the map when the map gets flooded. All the water is literally rise. Here's another little map that's been added. There used to be a big dinosaur up on that hill, and it's got destroyed in the event, which now demolished dinosaur. 1 like equals 1 rest in peace for this dinosaur. And once the flood is over, you can see that the whole island is going back to normal. The sky is back to normal, and it slowly rises down till it's gone. And then all the water is gone on the island, and that was that little segment. It only lasts for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to go over to the next mechanic in the map, which is Regenerator. Now this is a little simple mechanic that you can get from buying, of course. If you buy it, it disappears from the vending machine. Only 1 person can get it, and if you take any damage, your health just regenerates itself. Basically 2 health per second, depending on how much health you've got. See, my health is slowly rising, and it does it for the whole match until, of course, you die. If you do. Of course, you can buy the swords here. Thank you for the pleasure to hit the item to collect it, and you can collect these. That's pretty much it for that mechanic. Here's the last mechanic that's been added, which is Power Strike. So once you do this, anyone can do it. You don't have to pay any gold for it. When you do it, it with a little bit of a weight, and then once you go up, the big lightning strike powers down, and you get this big power strength. Basically, what this does is it gives you a lot of strength, so you can kill enemies a lot quicker. Does a lot more damage. It also destroys stuff a lot, and it's a 1.5x back damage boost. The original obviously 1.11 times, so it goes up by about a 0.5, which is still quite a lot because it can do a lot more serious damage. Thanks everyone for watching this video, and I hope you like the map overall. And that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you want to, use code BINGY in the Fortnite item shop. It really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you who support me, and I'll see you later. Thanks everyone for watching, I hope you like the map overall. And that's pretty much... Fuck's sake! Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you like the map overall. And that's pretty much over the video. Fuck's sake, Sense. Thanks everyone... Thanks everyone for everyone. Thanks everyone for watching and that. Fuck off! Oh, fucking me.